Welcome to Wrestling Brothers Breakdown.
We're brothers
Who like wrestling.
Hey, it's been a while.
It has been a while. We have not put out a show for quite a while. So this will be our November, December recap. And we've got a lot to catch up on. And why is that, Brad?
Because I decided to get super sick, go to the doctor, go to the emergency room, throw up a lot for
3 weeks.
time.
Forever.
Lost 15 pounds in 5 days.
Miss a family vacation. All kinds of stuff.
Oh, yeah, great times. Been so sick. I just so much enjoyment. I should have abs right now with how much I've thrown up, but I do not.
So we missed a few episodes due to Brad being on death's door, but that's what you get. So we'll play catch up and we'll keep going on because we do this for fun.
Yes, we do. And we got to go see AEW Live, which we'll talk about, which was a great time.
Yep, we went and saw AEW Live. Winter is coming. We'll talk about that.
Third row seats.
Third row seats. That was fun. Next time we got to do front row on hard cam.
And guess who made it onto TV multiple times?
Oh, yeah. Both of us.
The champ.
Both of us.
Oh, you made it too, but yeah.
Yeah. We'll talk that. We'll talk Full Gear review real quick. We'll talk Survivor Series. And also, I'll talk about Lucha Libre wrestling that I went and saw in Mexico with your kids that you were supposed to be on the trip with.
I know. I'm going to go try to see it next time I go on a cruise.
I got pictures and video clips to show for that too. And I got pictures and video clips from our Dynamite to show too. So,
yeah.
Let's hop into it. So,
Full Gear.
First up was Full Gear.
How did we do? What are our numbers?
Our numbers were we tied 5 and 5. We each got 5 right.
So, and still retaining the AEW Championship belt.
Yes.
Yep.
I think we should also discuss maybe like ties go back to the nobody has it and it's open for the next one to win, and it can just be I don't know. I have ideas because we're tying a lot now, and so it's not as exciting.
Ah, yes.
So whatever. Anyways, all right.
Paper, scissors. Sue gets. Yeah, we'll figure something out.
And it's also for fun. But I need to win for fun too. So, all right. Let's see. There was MJF versus Roderick Strong. Of course, we knew MJF was going to win, but so we both picked him right to win.
It's MJF, maybe. I mean, that's Adam Cole. No, sorry, I gotta get
I like Roderick Strong, but he's just not got good booking and good stories lately.
Yeah.
Next up was Mercedes Moné against Chris Statlander, which I keep pronouncing wrong as Stratlander, so my bad on that on previous episodes. And I was hoping they would finally change it up and let somebody else win, so I picked Chris Statlander to go over against Moné. Sadly, oh, you did too. We both picked that one, so we were both wrong on that.
Oh, we were both tired of her. So
yeah, we're tired of her. Still tired of her. All right, so we both had that one wrong. Jay White versus Adam Page.
That was a good one. I liked that one. It was just looking at some of my notes. Adam Page just.
I like his character, just unhinged and just crazy after he's just losing his mind after the Swerve.
Yeah.
Feud, which has been one of the best feuds of the year. So we both picked Page to win, and Jay White won. Jay White's been getting his number quite a bit, so.
Yep.
That was a good one. Next up was the Kyle Fletcher versus Will Ospreay, and I picked Ospreay, and you picked Kyle Fletcher, and Kyle Fletcher went over, and that was a killer good match.
Hate to go against Ospreay, especially with his intros looking like Assassin's Creed, dude. Yeah. I love his intros just as much as it's probably. I mean, I don't know. It's just amazing his intros. Like I love them. Like
yeah. And that was so cool when he came out to live in person. And I got to scream his song, Ospreay, Ospreay. I got a great picture that you all show about during Ospreay's match. So you got that one right. I like Kyle Fletcher though. They're building him really fast and really well. He's a great character.
Better than Ricochet. Oh, too soon. Oh. I bought his shirt. Why'd I buy a shirt?
You bought Ricochet. Did you see they're throwing toilet paper at him now?
I know. I'm like, is he give me a heel turn, man? Like, do something.
The internet's being mean to him, man.
Oh.
All right, anyways.
We still got Samantha Irving, which did not come out to the,
That was your bold take that failed.
My bold take. That's why they're bold. I don't pick Bambi.
My dashing take was Kenny Omega returns. He does not return. I think he's going to return this weekend, though. We'll see. We'll talk about that next time. Next match was Daniel Garcia versus Jack Perry. This was a good match. You picked Perry to retain, and I picked Garcia to go over, and Garcia won and is the new champion. TNT Championship. So good for Daniel Garcia.
Yep.
Konosuke Takeshita defeated Ricochet. That was a good match for the International Championship, which they haven't done much with lately in the last few weeks since we've seen that. So I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah.
But
He defends it more than Cody Rhodes. Oh, shots fired.
I saw a thing that said Cody Rhodes had like 97 matches this year, and I was like, no way, unless they're all house shows or something.
Yeah, maybe.
But anyway, so Ricochet is starting to eat up losses, and it looks like it's starting to be all the same thing that he used to do before. And that
High
makes
flying, entertaining, and then I bought his shirt, and then bad things happen. So
losing
whatever.
matches,
I'm
yeah.
a curse to the Howlets, to whoever's shirt I buy, that bad things happen. So
Yeah, do not buy Osprey shirt.
if anybody wants me to buy a shirt for their against their opponent, I will gladly do it, and they will win the title or something. I don't know. Maybe that'll be. I have no idea.
All right, the next match was Bobby Lashley versus Swerve Strickland. We both picked Lashley to win this because it was his first pay-per-view match. But Swerve still put on a good match with him and made him look strong. So it was a good match.
I'm good. I'm growing more on Swerve. Didn't he? He had that thing with Bryan Danielson, right?
Yeah, Swerve was champion all summer long for like 4 months.
Just
Swerve's been good. He's a good guy. I like him a lot.
I know I'm not a huge. I don't watch all the AEWs like I do WWE, but man, he's just growing on me. Like just the charisma, just the way he carries himself. I'm just like, dude, I like this guy.
He's good. Go back and watch all his matches during the feud of him and Adam Page. They're good stuff. All right, and then the main event for Full Gear was Jon Moxley versus Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy trying to defend AEW against the Death Riders. He put up a good fight, but we all knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, was that fatal 4-way tag team match on the 0 hour?
No, it was not on the 0 hour. I missed it. I misread the page here.
I thought there was a tag team.
There was a tag team match.
Tag team matches on their pay-per-view.
It was a 4-way tag match on pay-per-view. My bad.
I was like, wait a minute.
We both picked Private Party to retain in that, and they did.
Yeah.
So,
I love me a good tag team match.
oh yeah. But yes, Jon Moxley, even with interference,
Oh yeah.
he won. So we tied. We each got 5 right on that one. So that was Full Gear. Overall, would say it was a good pay-per-view. I'd give it 3 stars. Or okay,
Yeah.
it was okay.
I do 3 out of 5. Yeah, I had more matches than the Survivor Series.
Oh yeah.
And I like my tag team matches, which I mean, you can say Survivor Series, War Games has tag team matches, but yeah, not really.
Yeah.
But
all right, so let's move to that next. Next, we'll talk about Survivor Series War Games 2024. So this is kind of a big match they build to every year. Sometimes the build is better than other years. This wasn't the best build year for them, and just kind of throwing stuff together. And they're like, oh, let's redo Bloodline again. And, well, we don't have enough people for Bloodline, so just throw in some old people. We'll throw in Sami Zayn and CM Punk, because he's popular. Let's throw him in there, too.
only 5 matches on this pay-per-view.
Yeah, and it was still same length as the other one. So
I know.
9 matches versus 5. So it was
20-minute intros for the War Game for the Survivor Series, or the War Games ones for the guys, and it's like Jiminy Christmas.
So the first match was the women's War Game match, and this one got a lot of trash talking online about how it wasn't very good, and it definitely had some lackluster moments.
With the chair shots from our
favorite person to dog on. Nia Jax. Looking terrible. I sent you some TikToks. No. Oh no, just like, no, move, and calling their shots super audibly and then messing up and hitting them and then trying to fake and sell and just like, oh, it looked bad. It looked like us trying to film something and being afraid to hurt each other. And so
from our old videos from the late 90s or early 2000s.
Yeah, when we're 14-year-olds trying to do backyard wrestling. Like, that's what it looked like. But I will say, Io Sky did her signature trash can moonsault.
That
so
was awesome.
That looks awesome. And then, who did the other big spot? Tiffy time. She did.
Was that Tiffy?
Yeah, she did a big, it was just a forward salt. I don't know what you call it. And hit everybody. And then she had a almost cash in again, so we're gonna keep dragging that on.
That's quite interesting, yeah. So, and was it Rhea Ripley's her face mask this time? That was really cool.
Oh yeah, that was cool. And then she took it off and fought with it, and so And Rhea's booked really strong, and so cool for her. She won it for her team, but overall it didn't really matter. And then move on.
Somebody I can't remember who. I'm trying to look at my notes. Somebody was searching for a weapon for a while and just like went, and then just forgot about it, and then just left.
Yeah, you gotta
Who
laugh.
was
They'd be
it?
like, I can't find where the
Rodriguez,
stuff's
yeah.
under the ring.
And then it was Naomi's birthday that day, so that's why she had a little hat on to celebrate however
Ah,
old she is. So yeah, I didn't know that.
yeah. So could have been better, but it had a couple good spots. But
Yeah.
it, about what you expect.
Yeah, overall not too bad.
The next match, shortest match of the night, returning Shinsuke from I don't know how long he's been gone, against the United States champion
Hell,
LA Knight.
hey, night. Yeah.
Yeah, I picked Knight
I'm,
to retain, and
didn't I? I think I did too.
yeah, I think we both did. And then that was a quick. Oh, they threw it back on Shinsuke, and he looks like he's gonna be a heel, bad guy this time.
I know,
So
it's quite interesting.
I
They
was
need some more of those.
surprised.
So
So
I liked
whatever,
his entrance though, man. Like just
it was cool.
I love that. So it was I thought LA Knight was gonna retain, so maybe I just don't know. Like, and then supposedly Logan Paul's unretired and all that, and doing the White Power Ranger or the other
Yeah, I don't know
ones.
what's up with that. He's retiring and then not retiring, and then whatever. I hate when people unretire.
So I don't know where they go with LA Knight because they're yeah, we'll talk
Hopefully
about
he won't fall off. Yeah. And
yeah. So, but I mean, it was a good match. I was not expecting Shinsuke to win, but
yeah, I was surprised when he won, but it was a decent match.
see
Next
how
up
he does.
was the triple threat for the Intercontinental Championship. Braun Breaker versus Ludwig Kaiser and Sheamus.
Dude, powerhouse is like even Kaiser, man, just Bruce Braunwick and Sheamus can just beat the crap out of each other, but
Oh yeah,
man,
Sheamus is known for liking to work stiff and hit hard.
yeah.
Kaiser held his own in there, and I picked him to win just for fun because I thought maybe they'll change it up since they've been throwing the Intercontinental Championship around quite quickly, versus letting people have long runs with it. But I
Yeah.
figured Breaker would win, and he did. But
It was a good match. Couple close finishes. I mean, it was just I enjoyed it. Like I said, yeah, like you said, Kaiser, he held his own. He did a really great job.
yeah, so
So he's not just Gunter's like punching bag, like
exactly.
kind of a side project, whatever.
Speaking of, the next match was Gunther versus Damian
Gunter.
Priest for the heavyweight championship, which I feel is like the most recycled match. I feel like we've seen this 5 times already this year.
It's at least three. I think. Hopefully they're done with
I
it.
was
And
just like, I'm over it. I don't.
Priest is going to
I
go
say
back to
Gunther versus
fighting
Dan. I don't care. I
Baylor
don't
or
like
Finn
Gunther
Baylor.
that much. I don't
Uh,
like Damian Priest that much. This is my go get snacks match. I mean, it was still a good match, and they put on good stuff, but I have no interest in it.
and then I'm like, oh, did he really hurt his shoulder? Like, and then oh, now he's making it into part of the story match. I'm like, no.
Yeah,
So it was okay. I mean, it's time to move on to something else.
yeah. Put the
Like,
storyline away. Move on.
please give us something else.
Yeah. And then the main event of the night: War Games, OG Bloodline versus New Bloodline or Bloodline
I think it,
2.0.
I think I timed it because you were stuck in an airport or something, or you're getting there late and watch. It's like 18 minutes for the intro for the OG Bloodline.
Yeah.
18 minutes.
And then
Good
to
grief.
just go stand in. That's why they made the other team all come out as one. 'Cause-
And then, of course, I mean, give it Jey Uso in the crowd and the Yeaton. I mean, I love that. I do. I'll admit
yeah.
it, but man,
What do you think of all the drama of like them like CM Punk and
supposedly that was not
Roman
planned or something. Like,
pushing past each
supposedly,
other and
I
staring
don't
each other
know.
down and whatnot?
Oh, that was good. But who was it? Was it Punk or yeah, I think it was Punk. Slap somebody or something on the other team, and
Yeah.
I don't remember what I was reading.
But they built it into the story match, and then
Yeah,
Punk saved Roman from the big dive,
yeah,
and what's his face? Big Bronson Reed pulled Adam
broke his
Copeland,
foot,
and
right?
yep,
Oh
didn't
my
land enough on the table.
gosh.
And so if you land on your ankle from up there, you're gonna break your ankle.
Good
And
God, man, and
and what's
like
his face broke his toe doing the same
Fatu,
thing on the other
Fatty was
side.
Fatty, but two or one of the other. I
No, it
can't
was
remember his name.
Jimmy Uso.
Oh, Jimmy broke.
He
Ooh,
broke his toes. Yeah.
I've done that.
So
Not fun.
they're not committing to the move, and they're trying to land on their feet a little bit, and that's way too high to hit your feet first. You gotta hit that table. You break
it
a
was
rib first before
entertaining.
you break your toes or ankles.
Did we both? How did we tie on this one too?
Yeah, but I picked a bunch of other stuff because there was only 5. So if there's only like these matches, like 5, we're gonna have to add like some who has longest intro type some prop bets
Something to
to add like more things to make us pick. Otherwise, we all pick the same.
like an over under on like an intro
Yeah, we'll
or
have to add some
like
prop bets to give it
win
to
by.
a
Yeah,
chance
we'll
to.
figure out something.
Otherwise, it's or if we say a rule like we have to not have equal number of matches. Like we can't have I picked 7 this way and you picked 9 that way, and it still equals out because we end up
Yeah,
tying a lot. So we'll have to have tiebreakers or something, or just
yeah,
have
we'll
a
figure something
tiebreaker or
out.
prop bet.
Okay, so I'll admit it. After the end, after was it Punk returned last year
Yeah.
after Survivor Series, I was just screaming for Brock Lesnar to return. Just something. I was just like, "Come on, play the music,"
Yeah.
And then I would have just been like that would have been amazing. But
It would have been amazing, but it did not happen. All right, so
yeah,
that was Survivor Series. All right, next up, I want to go to Lucha Libre. I went on
oh,
a family vacation, on a family cruise over Thanksgiving with my family and Brad's family and our parents. Brad was supposed to be on the cruise, but he was deathly ill, so he did not go.
I
But
was
anyways,
wrestling, losing 15 pounds in 5 days. All
one of our
right.
excursions we went on was in Cozumel, Mexico, and I picked Lucha Libre Wrestling to go to. And so me and Brad's 2 kids, we went and watched the Lucha Libre show, and here's some pictures from it. I don't even know if you've seen these yet, Brad. Anyways,
I saw whatever you saw me. I saw whatever you sent me,
I
and
sent you a
then
couple, but anyways. So this is the venue we got off. It was like maybe a 10-minute car ride away from the port. So we went there. It was actually a nice little stadium. It was all open air, no air conditioning. They had crazy good lights and effects and fog and strobe lights and stuff. An
could you
announcer.
actually hear the sound? I mean, you might not
You
have
could hear it
understood.
all. So this is us, and we were sitting on the front row. There's
Oh
maybe 50
man.
people there, so we were right there. And oh, that's the QR code. I was Billy. So we had the Rudos versus the
Shameless plug, no worries.
Technicos. We had 2 different teams of luchadors. They were
Bro.
all 6 luchadors got unmasked at one point and then put it back on, which I thought was funny.
Gasp.
Anyways, oh come on, play. Oh, there was one of them. That was not this one. This one was cool. The guy came out with fire in his hands. I don't know how he did it, but yeah, that was cool.
That was cool. My
There,
kids loved it, so yeah, thanks for doing
there
that.
lots of Hurricane Ranas and all this kind of stuff. Arm drag. There was one where they ended up right in front of us. Oh, that's another intro.
All in all, cool time.
What?
I said, all in all, it sounds like a cool time.
It
Definitely
was a
gonna
cool
have to
time. And then,
go
so,
try and see one some other time
oh yeah, oh,
again.
here's where they were right down in front of us, in the aisle, right, like,
Ah,
literally 1 foot away from us. He got unmasked. Afterwards, we got to do a meet and greet and sit there and talk with them. That was pretty cool. We got to take photos. They're all cool guys.
and I don't have it. I left it upstairs, but you bought me a luchador wrestling mask.
Oh
So that's
yes, we
pretty
got
cool.
I got the Rey Mysterio mask.
619.
So I got the Mexico color one, and I got you like black and yellow ones. So
Yeah, black and yellow. That
very
was really
cool, very cool. Fun to go see some Mexican wrestling. Lucha Libre is one of my favorite styles of wrestling. That's what really got me hooked on it. Was the cruiserweights in WCW back in the day.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so this was fun. This guy's wrestler's name was Tequila. He was the most popular of the day. Everyone cheering for him. I forget what this guy's name was.
Not tequila.
But yeah, it was fun time. So, anyways, that was that. And then I've also got, let me find my Winter is
Winter.
Coming pictures.
Didn't you post some already?
I
Since I
posted
couldn't-
some, but I took a whole bunch.
Yeah, I got a bunch. Third row. So that was at formerly known as the Sprint Center, now the T-Mobile Center in Kansas
Kansas
City.
City. Yep, that's our big
And-
arena in Kansas City. We got third row seats for Dynamite and Collision
Yep.
or Rampage, which was
Yep.
always a fun time.
Oh yeah.
So this was us at third row. Justin
Winter is
Roberts.
First match was Moxley versus who was he versus?
It was Orange Cassidy, I thought.
Yeah. And they came out like to the right of us.
Oh yeah,
man, I have
Jay
the
White
video.
and Orange Cassidy. Anyways, what I noticed was John Moxley, when he's 10 feet away from you, he's huge.
Jack, dude.
Dude was ripped. So this was cool to be right up by the front of him. There's
And
Orange
that
Cassidy.
the other guy, who was that?
Jay
Other
White.
guy, not Jay White.
Wheeler Yuta.
The other guy for Moxley was mean mugging that like 10-year-old kid.
Oh,
close
Pac.
to us.
Yeah. That
At the
that
end,
was
I think I
fun.
got a picture of that. I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
that was pretty funny.
Yeah, Pac
Yeah,
right there.
that one, yeah, dude. Yep, there it is. Yeah, that was one of them.
Just staring down the 10-year-old in the front row.
Yeah, little kid. Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah, Edge was up there. And then our favorite, oh yeah, Claudio was huge too versus Osprey. That was a good match.
That wasn't Edge. That was Christian.
Christian, did I say Edge?
I think you said Edge. Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
Christian was up there, and they acted like they're gonna throw him off the top.
Yeah, that was cool.
Bro, that was. Uh-oh, run out of time. That was a good match. The Claudio one.
Oh yeah. Oh, and here's some screenshots I took from the TV. There's us in the crowd in the back. There's you marking out for Osprey.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's the circle. Yep.
Yeah, I did a bunch of circles. There's me in the AEW shirt. Brad in his ruining people shirt. Ricochet. There's
Sorry,
Brad.
Ricochet.
There's Brad's big mug right there, and me
Oh yeah, look at that. Ricochet.
right
best in the
behind.
world.
So we should make this
I'm
like the
just-
background. Look, John Moxley's been on our podcast.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like, dude, look at the size of that man. He's
Yeah, he was
a
huge.
beast.
So yeah, we're TV famous now.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Moxley won that match, of course. It was
Yeah.
that was a good match. Like opening, it
it
was
was a good match.
great.
The Osprey match was good, and then that's when MJF came out and interfered.
Of course.
And that was cool. MJF.
That was cool.
AEW.
Those your nachos you ate.
Yeah. Mariah May came out.
$14.
Yeah, food was stupid expensive.
Uh-huh. That was it. That was a good match. Mariah May and names are all bleh.
Mina Shirakawa.
Yeah, she did. She did good.
Yeah. Oh, and
That
Tony
was
Storm came back, returned, and now she's playing this like I'm new character.
Amnesia, I forgot everything.
Oh, and we got to see the Ring of Honor contract signing.
Oh, yeah,
So they
Chris
filmed
Jericho.
that. That was
And-
cool to see Chris Jericho.
I was going to say that Tony Khan going, shaking every kid's hand, taking pictures with them.
Yeah, that was
Dude,
cool. That was
Almost what, a billionaire? I mean,
he's a
stupid.
billionaire. Yeah, that was cool to see.
Just so that was cool. That was entertaining. That was a good night.
It was a good time. Yeah. Oh, look, this is the cool. I clipped this out of my videos.
Spray. Come on.
Just
Oh.
oh yeah.
I was hoping Claudio would do his spinneroonie. I call it the spinneroonie, where he
Yeah.
spins people around for like 20 times. Like,
Oh yeah, his big swing.
I love that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Chris
Chris
Jericho.
Jericho. Oh, it was great.
Good times.
Lucas Jim, yeah. What was it? And then what was it? Rampage, like you said, and then they recorded them all out of order.
They recorded Rampage out of order. Yeah, that was funny. So I hadn't had a chance to
Like,
go back and
it's
watch
your
that.
opening match. Or like, this is the last match of the night. Like,
Yeah.
what? But yeah, seeing Chris Jericho, I mean, it was good. I thoroughly enjoyed that. It was awesome sitting third row, making it on TV a bunch of time.
It was a lot of fun. So anytime they come to town, I'm down to go see wrestling, or if it's close by.
Yeah.
Especially if
Was it-
it's high production, AEW, WWE, or if it's low production and it's the Indies. I'll go see it and have a good time. All right, so that is
Seen a
our
few of those.
that is our November, December updates for wrestling. All kinds of fun stuff.
Good times.
We'll be on tomorrow to record our winter is coming. What's the next pay per view?
Winter's
World's
already-
End.
Winter is already here.
Winter's already here. World's End pay per view coming up this Saturday for AEW. We will
We're gonna do one
talk.
for. Was that New Year's Day with WWE?
They're not doing that this year. I don't think.
Netflix, or is it like January 5th or something?
They've got another Saturday Night Main Event coming up or something. I watched part of that. It was okay.
Yeah.
They brought back the Winged Eagle belt. That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But-
so that was good times. I mean, good. It's good to recap. Good to be back. Good to be
Talking wrestling.
100% healthy. Good to be more
Yes.
healthy.
I'm gonna add my Rey Mysterio mask somewhere.
As
On my
The Rock
shelf back
says,
here.
"Yep, got for Christmas. I got The Rock."
Oh yeah.
And I got Mr. You Can't See Me. This is why you can't. Oh, there he is. Oh, there he is. You can't see me. John
Nice.
Cena. That's part of my Christmas presents today. Thank you for that. That was really cool.
You're welcome. All right.
So,
As always, like and subscribe, follow, share, all that silly fun stuff
good
at
stuff.
Wrestling Brothers Breakdown on YouTube, at
As seen on
WB,
TV and as
yes,
Derek says behind his thing, on air.
on air. So we will see you next time. Later.
Peace.